spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Hey, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place in detail after this is done.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must... What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing.
What?
Something must have gone wrong. This bunker became their tomb. The pods are dead as well as anyone inside.
All of them? There must be hundreds of those pods. What was Saren expecting to find here? There's nothing left but corpses.
Liara, how do you know they're all dead? How can you tell just by looking? That's so sad. This was their last-ditch effort to stay alive, guys. But they died anyway. What the hell is shooting at me? How dare you? How dare you defile this area? On behalf of the lost Protheans, I will not allow you to do this. And still even more of them. What's going on up here? That looks like some serious shit. This place is massive, guys. There's got to be millions of Protheans down here.
What is happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I do not think Saren is behind this.
I have no idea what's going on. Okay. I was like, can I drive into this? Turns out the answer is no. Just go ahead and abandon the Mako there. I'd kind of rather be on foot anyway. Still more Prothean pods.
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
We're about to actually meet one, I think. I'm getting that sense. Vigil. Whoa. Is this right?
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
So are you actually a VI?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
So basically an AI. Just modeled after this Kesad Ishan guy. Why am I being so mean? Get to the point? Like, this is fascinating. We should talk to this guy about everything.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap, The station is actually an enormous mass relay.
What?
One that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Holy crap. So, it connects to the dark space beyond the edges of the galaxy. Are the Reapers from another galaxy? Or are they from dark space itself, in between the galaxies? Damn it.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers.
What?
The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Those little bastards betrayed me. I can't believe it, guys. I mean, in retrospect, it should have been kind of obvious. The fact that we just put control of our most amazing technology and like the hub of our galactic civilization in their hands without really understanding who they are or what they were doing, that was always kind of weird, right? But I just like those guys. I don't like the fact that they're actually working for the Reapers.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
Interesting. But if they're machines, then it really shouldn't be a problem for them to survive out there anyway, right? One would assume they run off some kind of solar power and they can just glean whatever little energy they need to be in their little stasis mode from, you know, the stars on the edge of the galaxy, right? Shit, this is crazy, guys.
If he turns on the relay, the Reapers can wipe out the Council and the Citadel fleet in one fell swoop.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets.
Yup.
Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
But why? You still haven't told me why. What are they doing this for? And I guess they just didn't let you surrender, right?
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
Okay. Are any of those indoctrinated folks still around? Yes, why did they do this?
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
Well, okay. that might be true, but I still want to understand them. There's got to be more to it. Like, there better be something more than just, you know, the old Skynet thing of, oh, we're AI and you're organic, we have to kill you to save you from yourselves. That kind of bullshit. Like, come on.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
I'm really curious about how the timeline of all this works out. The Reapers keep coming back and exterminating organic life over and over and over again, and then they wait for it to evolve again and get to the same point as before. How many cycles can you really go through? Because the universe itself is only like 13.7 billion years old or something like that. And it takes millions and millions of years for organic life to evolve to the point where they can operate amongst the stars. Like, humans can't do that yet. As far as we know, nobody in the actual real world has made it there yet. I mean, that's, you know, that's neither here nor there. But, man, like, I just don't get it. I don't get it, guys.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
Oh. So that's why Saren had to find it, because he can use that to get into the Citadel and let the Reapers in? Is that the whole master plan?
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
I mean, what did you really expect this guy to do? He's just a VI terminal, or an AI terminal, at one of those.
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
I mean, they didn't really have much of a choice, right? I'm not sure I fully grasped the power situation that was at play here.
He couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
See, they knew.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
Yeah,
I
well.
saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
Keepers? I really want to ask both of these questions. Okay. How are the Keepers the key?
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Nice. But that's why they're using Saren. So wait, if the Reapers were trapped there, then how did Sovereign get out and cause all this trouble with Saren?
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Yeah, we gotta fix this, guys.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait. Where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Alright, put my faith in you, buddy. After I talk to you about all these things here.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how
Yes.
did Sovereign get here?
Great question.
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Okay, that makes sense. So he was never in dark space.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Okay.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
Okay, well that finally explains that. The beacons are basically Prothean Wi-Fi.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it totally worked, so what's everybody throwing a shit fit about?
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations.
Oh,
Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
that's a really sad tale. They're like a slave race who were taken and bred to be what they are. And now they're not even under the control of the indoctrination anymore, but they just are what they are. Because they've been that for so long, they couldn't be anything else. And how does that explain the Geth exactly?
Sovereign must have realized organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Yo, guys, what if those dudes are still alive somehow? There could be a dozen living Protheans hiding somewhere on the Citadel. That'd be amazing.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
I mean, I just talked to it for half an hour. We exhausted all the dialogue options. Are you saying you want to, bring it with us somehow? Because I'm down for that.
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
Okay. So you're saying that you're not really going to be that helpful to us?
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Not sure why I got renegade points for that, but okay. Wow. Lots of new information, guys. The story has really come together at this point.
So much history here, so much to learn. I only hope I have the chance to come back someday.
A lot of people died here long ago. Now it's time for
Okay, they have nothing new to say.
join them.
Yeah, that's nuts, guys. So now we kind of know, almost the whole story here. We know what's happening. We know how to stop it. We just got to get to that conduit. Either stop Saren from going through.
All their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
I've got no intention of ending up like them.
Word to that, Rex. Word to that. Yeah, so we've either got to stop Saren from getting through the conduit, or we've got to go with him and stop him from opening up the relays to the Reapers. One or the other. If we fail, it's all over, guys. I doubt we can stop a Reaper invasion with just the Citadel fleet or whatever other resources we might have at our disposal. Stupid Geth. I don't have time for you. I'm trying to save the galaxy here. Guess I can go down this way. Woo! I gotta say, I'm very, very happy that, hold up. What is this on my map? aqueduct? Okay, I guess it's not a thing to interact with. I'm very happy that they've actually given us concrete answers to a lot of the burning questions I had. That whole conversation there with Vigil really cleared up a lot of things. It's really nice when a game does that. It doesn't leave you hanging on a bunch of vague bullshit that they just never bother explaining. I give this game a lot of points for that. And it's just a cool story, too. Like, I've never heard anything quite like this. It's original. And I like that a lot. Colossus! Okay, turns out that guy kind of sucked. So much for the busy work. Moving along. Although I don't know how we could possibly get to the conduit at the same time as Saren, because he had a big head start. And we have spent a lot of time dicking around. I just hope he doesn't close it behind him. That's what would really screw us over. Damn it. There we go. Ooh. Doesn't look like there's really any places to explore outside of the main path here, so just gonna keep moving forward. I love the ragdoll physics when you blow up a Geth like that. It's really satisfying in like a sadistic kind of way. The fuck was that? Did you guys hear that? If you guys didn't hear that, back this video up like 10 seconds and listen to that. It almost sounded like a mechanical laugh of some sort. Didn't like it at all. Ah, there it is again. What the fuck? What is that? That's creepy. Okay, we got something big up here. Is that it?
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
Is that Sovereign?
The arms aren't moving. System's not responding.
Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council!
Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
Conduit closing in 40 seconds. That's plenty of time, right? I feel so slow all of a sudden. Okay. Yeah, these are Colossus. I don't have time to take these guys out. We're just gonna ignore them. See you later, suckers. It just launched me up like a frickin' launch pad in Sonic the Hedgehog or some shit.